What up, boys and girls of YouTube? We're gonna have a pretty freaking sick match, I think, right here. Our matchups are somewhat favorable, and it's gonna be a good game. We're playing Set. I think Set is very much just underappreciated right now. I don't know if you guys watched SPL, I think 2 days ago. Cyclone played it in the ADC role and was just doing crazy stuff with it. So you do go an ability build, like a raw ability build. You can actually forego going the Hydras now since they tweaked it. Hydra's still good on him, don't get me wrong, but you don't need it. And being able to play with a Beads and an Aegis is super valuable. I think most people get confused when playing Set, so I'm hoping with this gameplay I can really break down how I'm like positioning and setting my creeps, my twos down, my clay soldiers, whatever. What are they? I don't even know what they're actually called this. Oh, my spawns of Set. Just want you to fully grasp Set, because I think most people find Set hard, and that's why they either don't do well on him or they don't play him. So I'm hoping to change that. But you are going to max the 1, the 2, and then you can go the ult to the 3 depending on what you want. Usually the ult is going to be ideal for the heal, but the 1 and the 2 end up scaling off each other. So if you're 2ing and then 1ing, you're doing more damage, so you need them both leveled up to do max damage. And on top of that, having some sustain in your kit, pretty valuable. So I have Soul Eater replace the Hydras on him and just kind of, you know, go to town and do work in the team fights. You can go a little bit tankier with him because of the sustain built into the ultimate and survivability being important, but I don't like doing that, as you guys know. I want to be a glass, not a glass cannon, but I want to pump out some damage. I want to be a pumper, all right? I want to do some damage, so that's what I'm going to do. Gonna go ahead and throw a ward on this side of the map. It's weird that we're playing against really sweaty picks pretty much all the time right now, between Gilgamesh jungles and all kinds of stuff today. Tried running a Susano game earlier. It was very difficult. Matches are hard right now. I'm gonna look for a gank in the duo lane with my slow, and more than likely killing the Cthulhu would be ideal and be what you want to do. So we're gonna do that. Hopefully he's careful in mid. He does have very good range clear. If we get him Boreads too, it's GG. He should die. Never mind, we missed autos. Unfortunate. I might be able to pick him off from behind. He's gonna be regenning a lot, so I'm not gonna waste my time. Really sucks that he lived. He has a shell, which is weird. Double shell. A lot of shells this game. He really does want to survive. I am being aggressive with my pathing right now. He just pinged that the jungler's coming underneath or somebody's coming underneath. I don't care. I'm just gonna be aggressive. Seems like he thinks the jungler's trying to gank him. Gonna go ahead and drop one of these and then disengage. It is a Gilgamesh. We got a good help. We're gonna turn this if possible. He has no way, no movement. Super low. Oh, turn on this guy. Turn on this guy. Good shell. Is that 1-0? Might be able to snipe him. Oh no, the mid's here. Oh my gosh, that was such a good fight for us. They're I don't even know. I don't know how they live with no HP. Really unfortunate that Simba for Life decided not to follow. It is what it is. It happens. We had multiple chances of killing right there. Just not enough damage coming out. Shibalanke going for a rush into Aussie, maybe? Going for some light sustain, I assume. We're gonna drop the red. Like I said, it is unfortunate that the gank went that way. I thought that was a really good fight. Both targets got out with 1 HP, so 1 auto landing from anybody, me, from the ADC, from somebody, or Thoth just rotating in and using his range. Or even if he's not going to rotate, right? Say you're afraid to rotate into that fight because of something as Thoth. He could just dash and slow down the Vulcan, keep the Vulcan from rotating, and then we're good. Like, we don't die there. But the Vulcan coming in, getting the turn onto my ADC right away, kind of sucks. I'd like to go back. I wish I could see from the like behind me the point of view to see if they were just ignoring the Scotty, because it looks like the Scotty walked right past them, which is crazy. You guys don't have to tunnel vision the target that's low. You can just kill whoever you can hit, especially as an ADC. That's usually how you play it. You just whoever you can hit, kill them. Seems like this guy's gonna go mid. Gonna call him to back off. Hopefully he listens. Seems like he does. So if you noticed, when I went on the Gilgamesh, when I re-engaged on the Gilgamesh, I had my 2 off to the side. Why is he telling me question mark? The jungler's like 2 feet behind you, whatever. I threw my spawn of Set off to the side in case he decided to path that way. Here's that aggression that I told you. Try to get him not to do.
Okay.
What are you even doing?
All right. Throws a question mark. Doesn't listen. Gets killed. Shocker. Shocker, dude. Trying to help you, and instead of listening, he egoed. Hit me with a question mark, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Crazy. We can go over this gank very easily with my ult up. Gonna go right on the Scotty. She should be dead. Or, yeah, Scotty. So we just dropped a whole bunch of twos. So every time when your ult's popped, you can pop lots of twos, right? You can keep dropping twos over and over and over again. And that's because the ult's up. So I'm gonna look for this kill actually. He's gonna dash me. He should. He tried to shell bait. Got him. Big kill. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. I just keep getting CC'd. That was unfortunate. I had no way out of that. I didn't want to waste my beads. I should have. My gap's too low to tank. I should have just 3'd. I had a minion right here in the tower. I should have 3'd to it and just tried to live rather than giving him a kill. But it is what it is. Stuff happens. We're gonna go for the Jotuns because having CDR right there actually would have kept us alive. My 3 is bugged, by the way. So I don't know if you saw that. I couldn't use my 3 that whole time. I was trying to use it in the circle to get the slow off of me. My 3 is bugged. Wouldn't go off. That happens on set. It's weird. If you don't use the 3 to dash to something, it sometimes, it's not all the time, will just fully just stop working until you decide to finally dash something. It's a horrible, horrible bug that's been in the game for, I think it's been on set since set came out. So it's been a long time. We're talking, what set's been out for over a year now, right? We're talking a long time. Got my boy his blue buff. Okay kills though. Like, yes, I die off of it, but getting kills is beautiful. Gank middle lane. People get caught up in their lanes. You guys got to learn how to rotate. Got the kill, very low. I know Gilgamesh was at back, so he went for blue. I knew Gilgamesh was back there, so I was trying to stay away from that side of the map. Realize when you get kills, especially when you go aggro or you go too deep, pay attention as you're going into the fight where people are located. So that way, if you want to disengage, you don't have to disengage right into them and die because of it. You can just pass safely. This should be a kill. I might have the beads his frost. Insta kill. So notice, every time I get my 2 back up, I drop it on the ground. If they're running away from me, I try to drop them a little bit forward. If they're running around in circles, I try to place them around the target and just get good placement on them. So either all of them will hit if they go to the middle, or multiple will hit if they go one way or the other. There, he just ran straight away, so I was able to just keep dropping them along as I was running, and then you throw them in a straight line, and they all hit. You do a ton of damage. I mean, I did just an insane amount of burst damage to that Scotty. He's having a rough game. His awareness is a little low. I'm not gonna lie. Very clear that his awareness is pretty much non-existent because he has not paid attention to those ganks. He just knew late. So he needs to up his awareness a little bit. Notice I was going to the left side of the jungle, maybe get some wards out, whatever will help him not die. And, you know, his team might sleep better at night if that's what's happening. So we're grabbing all the farm possible. Notice how I see the mid wave coming in, I go grab it. I see my camps up over here, I'm already headed that way. I'm a little teeny bit ahead of the Gilgamesh, who is 3-0-2. I have more gold and more XP, which is good to see. Maxing that 1 like we talked about, then we're gonna max the 2. And then I'm gonna max the ultimate and do as much as possible. And we want to back right away to get our mana back up, and more than likely get some vision out on the left side of the map. It seems my Hercules is pretty comfortable with what he's doing over here. I'm gonna make sure not to ever steal his blue buff because he's having a solid match. He's level 8. That dude's level 6. He's absolutely slaughtering this guy in lane. I don't know how that's possible or what's happening. And now we're gonna go into our lifesteal. Now with their comp, they can go lifesteal very easily. If he's smart, he'll notice I built lifesteal here and he'll build a brawlers. We'll see what happens. We'll see what anti-heal they decide to go. If they don't go anti-heal, our sustain will go off. It will be bonkers. It will be absolutely cracked. I'm trying to stay around. I don't like how he's being aggressive. Yep. Oh. We're gonna pre-beats here and we're just gonna eat this. We can't see a lot of what's going on, so that should be a kill. We're gonna be able to keep going here, which is beautiful. His knockback is done, or it's not his knockback. Should be able to get a lot of damage. Yeah, he's dead. Nice job, boys. I didn't mean his knockback. His pushback, whatever, was down, so we knew we could jump right on top of him right there. I knew the 3 was coming in, but I figured I could eat it because it should be under leveled. And that was the case. We just got a triple kill, all free kills over them. Super overcommitting, which is very, very common. Overcommitting people is like in Smite, that's just what people do. They don't know how to hold themselves back. They don't have the self-control. I think I'm on a ward. The fact that he didn't walk up tells me I'm on awards here. So I'm just gonna grab some neutral farm, look for the red buff, and then back. We definitely want to control the oracles from here on out. It's 9 minutes. I usually say around the 10-minute mark, make sure you have the timer on oracles and you contest them or you secure them, whatever it may be that you need to do. I'm gonna throw my one. I'm trying to throw my one to make sure I get XP here, but I missed through my one. It's a little bit difficult to throw your one without vision of where you're going or without being in a good angle of where you're going. So hey, try. That's one thing you go into jungle practice and practice literally is like placing your twos like out here and trying to get them to go that way and like learning how to, you know, maneuver them when you're trying to go for those long kills, because that can be very unexpected. A lot of people do not pay attention to the spawn of sets when they're in a fight. It just gets too chaotic. I don't like this fight. They're dead. I can't help them. I'm out of mana, so I'm not even gonna. There's no way I'm going to that fight. No way I'm gonna go to that fight. I hope they get out, but it appears they're both gonna die. The Thoth is being way too aggressive. He's 0-3. My Geb is 0-3. He's stacking a Book of Thoth, which is fine, but he needs to focus on stacking that rather than being aggressive and taking these fights. He still hasn't warded on this side of the map, so he doesn't really know where anybody is. Which is, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We can't really complain. Can't really say too much. So let's go ahead and we're gonna max the ult as I mentioned. So right here I go Aegis. I've talked about this. I think I might have even done a video on set before. Just so you guys have that out there if you want to go look at another gameplay, if this doesn't do it for you or you just want to see extra, you like seeing set. I think I did a play-by-play like this. I think I recorded an earlier gameplay that set. I'm not 100%. If so, I'll link it down below, but I'm not sure. But here is where you can make the decision of how you want to build, whether you want to go a serrated early because you're killing their tankier targets, or you just want to go for the full dive and go more flat pen. You've noticed in my games lately, I've been building multiple maces, 2 or 3, Jotuns, Crusher, Brawlers, a mix of all of them. Don't even have to use my ult here. Just a free kill. He's just no wards. This is why you ward. The same thing my mid laner's doing. He's dying just like that guy because he's being greedy and not warding. 50 gold to save your life is way more worth missing that whole wave he's missing or those creeps he's gonna miss, which makes up for that gold. Like 1 ward make all the difference. We saw that just explode. I think this is the jungler right here. It is. Okay, that's interesting. We're gonna Aegis, I think, out of this. Yes, we are. Ton of damage onto this guy right here. We're gonna back off out of that. Juke shoes. We're gonna disengage here because that guy just ulted. Get a knockup, which sucks. We're gonna drop some sets down. We don't have our ult anymore, but we do still heal with our soul eater, so remember that. Getting knocked up again. I'm gonna look to go on this guy here. Should be free. Got him. Just playing slow. Notice how I was baiting in and out, in and out. You don't have to be like, you don't have to be rushed while doing anything in this game. It's actually very easy to play patient and smart. Oh, it looks like Scotty might have just got out of position here. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. That turret might kill me. Nope, we're out of here. Very, very low, but we're gonna disengage. He's chasing. I'm scared. I am very scared. We will heal though because we have Soul Eater and we have Bumbas, so we're good. Team fights don't have to be you always W king at one person. Notice I tried. I wanted to get a good little burst kill in there, but they played it a little smart. They had a lot of people around to CC and disorient me and keep me from being on the target. If that happens, take a step back, go slow. That's it. Take a step back, go slow. Run around in circles, wait for your teammate. A lot of the time when I'm running, you see me like disengaged. I literally turn my back to all 3 of them. They have no mobility, right? The Gilgamesh already leaped, the Vulcan already used stuff, he already ulted, he was way away. I don't have to worry about where they are right on my butt, right? Like they're not gonna get to me, and I'm not gonna be throwing ranged autos because I'm not a ranged god. You can actually run away when you need to run away, and then pay attention to your mini map and see where your team is. Once your team is in a better position, you can turn back around, you could loop and just bait them. You can do a lot of like crazy stuff once you feel very comfortable with the fact that you can just move in circles and you don't have to feel forced to, you know, W key in and never turn your back to the target. We should be able to get a kill here. These guys have the least awareness I've ever seen in my life. Dash that. Got a lot of damage off. You should die here. Nice little kill. Dives are very easy when your solo or your support are tanking. So be patient. Let your supports do the hits first, or your solos hit first. I walked in first on the Hercules. I was the first one in there, right? But I waited. I didn't auto. I didn't do anything. Now I'm going to snag this wave because it's a lot of XP at this point in the game. I'm on level 16 basically at 14 minutes. That is a lot of gold and a lot of XP in the lead. I have a 2-level lead on their Gilgamesh. He's having a solid game. He is 5-2-5, but it's not even close. And I'm not going to go to that team fight. I don't know what we're doing in mid. Overcommitting once again, just being out of position. They're warding, so it seems like they want to survive, but they're not playing the way they need to. I'm going to cut underneath here, wait for these creeps. I might be able to pick the Vulcan off when he goes to the lane, and the tower is very low. So if he comes in here, I'm hoping he does. He might back if he's smart. If he, say if he comes in here, I can 2-tap this tower. I think he backed, which is the smart thing to do. There's no reason for him to stay around here. It just doesn't help him at all. But because I don't know where I am, I'm going to go look for the Scotty, who could possibly be on purple buff, because I don't see her on the map. I don't know why she'd be running out of base right now. I don't see her anywhere. There she is. We're gonna put a 2 down. A 2 down. She's gonna do that. We're good. Go hit the slow here. Oh, she had a really good ult. That a really good ult. She wasted her ult, and I don't really want to overcommit too far without knowing where Gilgamesh is. She played it a lot smarter there, a lot more patient. She also ulted right away, and I mispositioned my slow. If my slow is there, I might re-engage if my spawn of sets are in a good position. This is a free kill in mid lane, though, with this rotate. Our teammate might die, but I'm definitely going to kill him. That was a great ult from Gep. I'm going to drop my ult here, just so I can catch this guy. Get the slow out, get a little bit of damage off, get a free kill. Let's do Gold Fury. We know that the Scotty has no way of doing anything on this really Gold Fury, on this Gold Fury. Could be annoying, but it won't be the end of the world. I might even be able to kill her if she rotates thinking we're on gold right now. So I'm gonna look for her. Good player with awareness will be like, oh, they might be on gold. Let me check this. Bad player probably just disengages. Okay, I'm checking to see where Scotty is, dude. I'm also tanking for you guys. All right, Geb shielded me, so I'm gonna tank this for another second. I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna save my damage here to secure this. Right, so we're bursting now. We want to make sure we're securing it. Play off of the way your teammates are securing buffs. If they're big bursting or slow bursting, you need to make sure you have damage to secure. Do not rely on your teammates. I see too many Raws with 30-second ultimates, or Poseidons, or all kinds of gods that could easily secure buffs. Just kind of sit there and nothing happens, you know? I'm going to go for anti-heal right here. And that mainly being because I haven't really paid attention to the build. I'm gonna be real with you. They don't have a lot of sustain in their kit. They have a little bit. It's mainly more for the power at this point. They will sustain. They'll be healing, whatever. It won't be like healing gods, but they will be healing in this game. It's not a bad pickup. I don't want to go Heartseeker because I haven't really been liking Heartseeker lately. I don't know why. It's felt off. So I'm trying to stay away from it. We're going to get a lot of power and a lot of stats off of our spear as usual. We'll be in a good place. We'll be in a perfectly good place. Even Bumba's hammer would be nuts into this build. And then we could drop the Jotuns and go into a Hydras for the late game, which actually might be what I do. It might be what I do. That'll be a very strong combo to go with. Oh, he just backed off. Free kill. I can actually keep going here. Pretty beads. See Scotty on the side, so I'm gonna back out. I don't know what he's chasing. I will kill him. I think he wants his speed buff.
The shadows will not protect you.
I'm in. Yeah, there he is. He's dead. I respect him for that, because no jungler wants to give up their speed buff, right? But ain't no way you're bamboozling me there. That's why I just played up and made him leap. It was very clear. If someone's just hard stuck staring at you, you can kind of judge like what's gonna happen, right? Like what they're trying to do fairly easily. It's not like a big guessing game. Like, oh, he has a leap. He's probably going to try to leap on me and kill me. We have no creeps here. Is bad. I'm gonna throw that out and just retreat. I'm calling retreat. I hope they get out. We don't have creeps and Gibbs pretty low, so I don't like this fight. It is. Oh, they got a pool. I might stay around since my ult's almost up. It's gonna be a free tropical. Just waiting to see if they leave the tower or where they go. They might just go left. Scotty might walk out and go left. Ooh, I need to let him off the tower, dude. Okay, there's his Aegis. I'm out. I didn't really want to overcommit there. I was kind of just trying to get a quick little pick. Didn't work out because he had Aegis. We're gonna snag this. This is even risky, to be honest. We got that. We're out of here. It sounds like Thoth just ulted at something. I don't really know what. I am absolutely slaughtering it. It's weird. These games, I don't notice how many kills I have until I have a lot of kills. You know, like it's very weird. At this point, this tower does no damage. So I am going to go ahead. I was going to look to dive it, but I think what we'll do is smarter is we'll just take the tower and we'll disengage. This is what I would be hoping you would do. Just disengage and get out. Thoth stayed around way too long and got picked. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? We have a 19-minute finish. Like I said, I'm going to go the Bumbus Hammer this game. We're really far ahead. So this is a super viable option. And we will end up going into the Titans main, I believe. Okay, I lied. We're going to the Serrated Edge. There's another game where I'm going to go a lot of lifesteal. They don't have any anti-heal in their whole kits. No brawlers, no pesties, nothing. They can still build it. Don't get me wrong. I kind of hope they do because that would be ridiculous. They just won't pay attention to builds. But I'm going to have double lifesteal with Bumba's heals. A lot of you might not realize Bumba's Hammer heals you a good amount. It heals you for 5% of your max health every time. So every time you can spam proc the Bumbas, it's going to proc. It's going to do a lot. It's going to be very, very strong. Very good to have. It's weird though that the 2 just doesn't proc so much stuff anymore. So you're pretty much playing around your 1, your 3, and your ults. But it is still a lot, being able to 1 spam over and over and over again. Plus the build will be min-max by grabbing a Hydras and having even more insta-burst, which I like. See him pinging that, but we're just going to drop this. That's dead. We should be able to get a free kill here. He's level 13. I'm level 20. My soul's level 18. This guy, you're 7 levels down, dude. Just let it go. He's going to throw out his ult. So I'm waiting for his ult, and then I'm going to throw my slow at him. He has an Aegis, though, and I don't... Or not an Aegis, sorry. A Horrific. Nice. Nice. I may have just misplayed a little bit. We're going to try to body block him here. Yep, we're good. He's dead. I'm immortal. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Not just because I want to keep the immortal, but I just don't want to die. So we're out of here. I don't know where Gilgamesh is. I'll ult and disengage if I have to, but I really don't want to. It looks like my team's fighting on left. So I'm going to grab a ward and get out of base very quickly. Our red's coming up. Even more farm to get. I want to get to full build as soon as possible. I mean, I'm almost full build at 20 minutes, 20-ish minutes with a solid team backing me. Granted, my ADC has 0 kills because I have all of them. I'm sure my Thoth isn't too happy either. He doesn't have any kills. So we have to waste Aegis, which is great. I don't know what this guy's doing. Should be able to get a free kill here. I pre-beads this because I wanted to be able to not get kicked. Ton of damage coming out. We're just going to town on these guys. They can't move. Not much they could do here. I got a triple kill. Can't fucking move. Come here, buddy. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize. No, he took my Penta. It's all good though. Nice little Quadra. Could have been a Penta. I think they were trying to get it for me. That should be the end of the game. So that's what can happen if you snowball and if you take advantage of what this god does. This god is insane as long as you aren't being the first one to dive in and just kind of rush in and overcommit. Our ult's back up already too with the Bumbas, which is wild. Ooh, kill it, 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 kill it. Thank you. I died. 17-2. I was 17-1. That was crazy. That's a wild game. I was able to really do whatever I wanted while my team was, they weren't playing bad by any means, especially Herc. But damn. I've had some crazy, I'm playing late at night from now on all the time. These games are way more, I don't know. Like I just have some crazy, like, I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. I really don't even know. But that is Set. That is what Set can do right now. In this meta, with an ability build, does a ton of damage, super strong. I was going to go Serrated, and then I was going to sell the Jotuns for a Hydras. Remember that. Sell the Jotuns for a Hydras. That'll put you at cap CDR while saying like a ton of pen, ton of power, really, really strong. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys have learned something with Set. I know Set is one of the harder, I say harder, and I don't mean like that in a way like, oh, you're bad if you can't play Set. It's the skill caps on gods in general is not super, super high. You have to take the time to read the abilities, understand fully what the god does, maybe learn, see a top level player play a god once or twice, and then you should be able to pick up the basics and just work your way up by playing the god a bunch and getting comfortable with Set. It took me, I know when he first came out, I wasn't just crushing everybody with it. I needed to get comfortable with it. It didn't just instantly Set, because it is a different, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to say Set like that, but He's not one of those guys that just plays well without really fully understanding that you can, you know, use the 2 and auto, use the 2 and auto, use the 2 and auto. You could throw the 1 with while directing all these little Swanna sets, and then the ultimate just there keeping you sustained. There's a lot going on, so it's good for you to understand and be able to really, you know, take advantage of the god. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Drop a comment for me, please. Let me know what you want me to play next. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you have for dinner, man. I don't know. Just let me know what's going on. I want to be able to talk to you guys in the comments. Drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the VOD channel, Weekend VODs. It's got all the stuff that's really, really good you missed from stream. So all the top games you missed from stream, all the pentakills, which we just got one on Achilles the other day. All that stuff is there. Go check it out. Hopefully you guys liked all the content. I'll see you on the video tomorrow, the next day, the next day, and the next day.